Editing Chad here. So this bonus mini episode is basically cut content from episode 78. It was some pretty good stuff, but at the time the episode was getting kind of long and I was like, well, we'll just put this somewhere else. So enjoy our conversation about movies from the past that we feel like could get remade. And at the end, we try to cast one of the movies, like 20 minutes. Just a fun little conversation. Enjoy.
I know we do this often. Well, me and Chad talk about this, but off the top of your head, because I didn't tell you guys about this, what movie from the 90s would you like to remake?
Me and
Anybody?
Oh, when you go, man, you are when we hold up a second. When we go, you are not allowed to say anything that we've reviewed previously.
Okay.
I already know one or two things that you would say.
What would I say?
You would either say Vampire in Brooklyn or Meteor Man.
Of course.
Right. So, no.
Yeah. I thought of something totally different that I thought could work in this day and age with technology and everything. Okay. I give you guys more time to think. The Truman Show.
Oh my fucking God. We need to do an episode on that.
That was a good choice.
So I figured like with YouTube and everything like that, there could be a way to redo Truman Show for that will still hit today.
Yeah. It would hit even harder today.
The technology.
Yeah. The way our society is.
There we go. Because on the Truman Show, we didn't get a real feel of the real backlash of them doing this. You know, we showed everybody was watching it and everybody was loving it. But, you know, we live in 2022. So, you know, you're going to have the backlash of people watching this kid, this baby and everything else like that. Child labor, whatever. You'll get the good and the bad and everything else like that involved if it was done today.
That's a really good point. Shit, I feel like I'm so on the fucking spot right now. I don't fucking know what came out in the 90s. Shit.
All right, Laura, Steve, you guys got anything?
I'm trying to think. I like movies I remember are like always, but I guess they've remade. I'm trying to think. They always have like coming of age stories. Like I remember stuff like, but those wouldn't be good in remakes.
What were you gonna say?
Like, you know, all those high school movies when we were growing up, like Can't Hardly Wait, 10 Things I Hate About You, but there's nothing really to make that revolutionary. Maybe like Babs with Halle Berry.
Oh, okay.
I could see them redoing that.
Cardi B gotta be in. Oh, you should have Cardi B
and who? Lizzo.
Megan Thee Stallion.
Oh, I thought we were on the same thing.
Almost there.
Well, wait, hold on. Well, we say Cardi B and Lizzo versus. That could work. Cardi B and Lizzo.
Lizzo's funny. I think is Megan Thee Stallion funny.
I mean,
comedy in the.
I'm gonna say this, and I don't care how much heat I get. Megan Thee Stallion at this point right now is not a strong actress, and I'm just basing that off of her appearance on She-Hulk when like those lines was whooping her ass, you know, when she was trying to say that shit.
Now I'm thinking about it. Maybe you're right. Maybe Cardi B and Lizzo do a new Babs. That might rock. Cause I think Cardi B's hilarious to me.
She is funny.
Yeah.
Now, are we saying she's a great actress? Because have you guys seen the newest Fast and the Furious?
No, but wasn't she in that movie with the strippers and J-Lo?
Yeah, I feel like every movie she's in is like terrible.
She's drawing from her real life, okay?
Yeah, but like when she says the lines, it's like somehow not believable. Like I know you were a stripper, but I'm not believing you in this role as a stripper.
That's funny. I mean, I've never seen it, but yeah.
Cardi B was in a Fast and the Furious?
The newest
in the last one.
Really?
With John Cena.
I seen that one.
Did she have a
I don't
small
remember
role?
Cardi.
I haven't seen
Wasn't it
It
just
was
for
a-
like a split second? sort of
Yeah, it was
thing?
like when it didn't really make sense. Like he think he's getting arrested from the house right after he finds his brother, and then he's like handcuffed and he's in the truck. Then they pull out the mask and it's Carly B, and she's like, thanks for your help in the Dominican. Like I'm running my own crew now. Like it wasn't really needed, but she was
I completely don't remember that.
exactly.
All right, I'm gonna throw out Starship Troopers.
Oh yeah, sci-fi could always work.
Yeah, I mean,
because it's better technology.
better effects, and just like I don't know. Well, actually, it probably wouldn't be received well because like there is so much satire in the movie about like war as a whole, and so I
Right.
guess so, the society in the 2020s would not be as receptive to such criticism of war and military, I guess. But
Right.
it's still a good story. That's what I'm gonna throw out there. You got something, Steve?
I can't think of anything right now. For some reason, the first thing that popped in my head, which they definitely won't do it, is like a Happy Gilmore sort of thing, but he's on the senior tour like as a kid that actually, either follows in his footsteps or actually plays
I
hockey
knew
this
he was
time.
going to pick an Adam Sandler movie.
Because he's white.
Yeah.
Thanks.
See,
It's funny. I just watched Waterboy. I watched Waterboy last night.
that would be interesting because
You definitely couldn't do Waterboy. Like,
no, you couldn't.
Right.
No. And that's the other thing.
That's a big no for that one.
I was watching it, and I don't think I want to say this. I gotta think of the right words to use.
he's about to get canceled.
Right.
Right. I can't think of the right words. But there'll be a backlash for Waterboy these days.
Has Adam Sandler done any sequels besides Grown Ups 2 and the Hotel Transylvania movies? Any other sequels?
I don't think so. You got what? Billy Madison.
That
Like,
was enough.
they're all one-offs. Like,
I think
Yeah,
it would
Lil
be-
Nicky, Waterboy.
Mr. Deeds. Like,
I think it would be interesting for him to revisit one of his characters like many years later. Like do a legacy sequel for Happy Gilmore. Like where is he 30 years
Where
later?
is he after he bought the grandma's house again?
Right. What happened over the course of the 30 years, and him getting back out there into the seniors PGA tour or whatever.
Right. I was just browsing 90s movies. What about fuck, I just lost it. Damn it. It was a good one. Hold on.
I looked at a list too, and it on the list was Friday, but I was like, what exactly would you do with Friday?
I mean, it's hard to do stuff because he's still trying. It's hard to do stuff with you can't you won't be able to do Friday. You couldn't remake Friday because that's like trying to remake The Godfather. It's just something like that to where like that would
what are you adding to it?
well, then isn't it weird remaking? Well, no, they didn't. I'm like, stuff with sequels. It seems like the characters have already grown. Like, I don't know.
And that's part of the problem with the Friday sequels. Did Craig ever really grow as a character?
No.
Right.
Oh, the movie I was thinking of was The Fifth Element.
Oh shit.
Oh yeah, like you said, anything sci-fi.
Well, it's been a long time since I've seen that, so I think we might need to re-examine that.
Yeah,
but
I haven't seen it in a long time too.
Huh?
Matthew, what's that movie? I know we saw it and they remade it. There was a sci-fi movie. I wonder. Not Fifth Element. The original one was with Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Oh, Total Recall.
Total Recall.
Yeah,
Recall.
like how was that remade? Did that work?
So, okay. Have you seen both, Matt?
Yes.
Okay. For me, it wasn't a good remake because what was kind of cool about the original is that there were a lot of things in the movie to make you question if he was actually in the machine throughout it.
Mm-hmm.
And in the remake, it seemed like they made the conscious decision, no, this is all real.
Right.
And I will say the only thing I truly like is that Kate Beckinsale plays his wife. And in the beginning, she's using her American accent. And then after he goes to recall, she's using her British accent. And I really like it when British actors get to be British.
Oh, yeah.
But beyond that, it's like they just played it pretty straightforward.
Right. Okay, now we're talking about this. Would you, when they remake these movies, would you like for them to keep the same plot?
Depends on what it is.
Because I like if you're remaking a movie, majority of the time, I want them to keep the same plot. Same, if you can keep the same plot, just make it more modern. Right. I don't like when they take a movie and they change the only thing that is from the old one, like they might throw some old actors from the first one in it, but then the plot's totally different. I think you should keep the same plot as much as you can when you remake a movie.
Like, do you have any examples of like where they remake something but change the plot?
Nah, I gotta find something.
I have no idea what I was talking about.
You just made a point, and then
I mean, because I was thinking of they remade The Thing, right? Mm-hmm. And well, actually, The Thing from the 80s is actually a remake, but they made a remake of The Thing like 10 years ago, and it was a remake, but also a prequel. And basically what happened in the prequel was almost the exact same plot as The Thing from the 80s. Mm-hmm. And then at the end, it was all like, all right, we got this has to link up to the beginning of The Thing. And then basically, if you watch the movie that came out 10 years ago and the movie from the 80s, they're just doing the exact same fucking thing. And they happen right after one another. And it's like, this is stupid.
Yeah, I ain't got nothing because everything they're showing me is stuff like they're bringing out Dune, Freaky Friday. Yeah.
I mean, remakes that they changed the plot on. Yeah, nothing's coming to mind. Let's see.
Well, what about House Party? You guys feel the plot is different.
That hasn't come out yet, so we're gonna give it the benefit.
Okay.
Yeah, all this. Well, I feel like. Well, no, I was gonna say I feel like they. But also, it's like elements of this have happened in other house parties, though. You know.
The sequels, you mean?
Yeah.
Oh, I typed. I should have led with this. Before I just typed in 90s movies. I should have typed in black 90s movies. Now I get a lot more now. Because then you gotta Set It Off.
I would fucking love to see a remake of
that.
Which one? Set It Off or Nutty Professor?
Set It Off.
Well, Eddie Murphy's Nutty Professor was a remake, though.
Right. Yeah.
But
so
yeah,
they wouldn't be able to do the Boomerang.
Actually, they could, because it was a sex comedy, but it seemed like that shit was a PSA because the whole movie was saying use condoms.
Right.
But okay, let's play this game. Let's play this game. Who are you going to cast in the year 2022 in a Set It Off remake? And we're getting down, and I want to be very clear. this is all getting cut, but this will be repurposed somewhere else. Because this is going on too fucking long. But this will be content in the coming weeks.
It was your first day. Have you seen Set It Off, Steve?
Nope.
Just 4 black women. And they're robbing a bank.
All right. Okay. So I gotta think. I need a music person in this. Somebody who's made music before or currently make music now.
And you don't have to like line it up perfectly. Like you don't need to say Lizzo is Queen Latifah. You don't have to do that.
Well, no, I'm just thinking I'm thinking about the cast and like that. Queen Latifah. But shit, fuck it. You said it. Let's do Lizzo as Queen Latifah.
That's who I was thinking of. That's why I was like, you don't have to do that.
So I'm about to throw out some list of names, okay? Kerry Washington.
Okay.
Taraji P. Henson.
You're going too old.
Yeah, that's kind of where
younger?
Like I was like, I'm with you with Kerry Washington. Like that's borderline. But then you was like Taraji. You was about to fucking say Viola Davis too, weren't you?
She was right. She was right above her. She was right above her. Okay, let's go younger. Keke Palmer.
Fuck yes. Duh.
Yes.
Fucking duh. Yeah.
All right, we'll go a little bit older. Gabrielle Union.
Okay, you can't have her and Kerry Washington.
You need the same.
You got to pick one.
Megan Good.
Yes, absolutely. Yeah, I guess, but that feels too close to what's her face? Keke Palmer.
That's Stacey Dash on here.
It's her
Oh, Zendaya. Are we going that young?
No, we're not doing that.
Okay,
Yeah, that's too young.
Okay, so
like today's kids sort of thing.
Well, I was thinking of like who's hot right now. I guess you had to think about the role.
Yeah.
Keke Palmer is a good one. Gotcha.
Ooh, what's the girl from Bel Air?
New Hillary.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
What's her name?
I feel like she could do some stuff.
I'm like she should be in more stuff.
Is she not?
Coco Jones. That's her name.
What about Willow Smith as Jada's character? No.
All right. I support a legacy casting.
Okay.
Can she act?
She has, right?
In what?
That thing.
I thought
Jaden, he was the new Karate Kid, but like, has Willow done acting?
Well, he said a music. She does music.
Does music videos count? Or?
Not really.
Maybe she's not an actress.
I mean, I support it. Like, I do support like that legacy hire.
She hasn't been in any movies. I mean, she was in I Am Legend as his daughter.
Oh, yeah. At the beginning with no lines, and then she dies.
There we go.
Yeah, so basically, she's been on a couple TV shows, a TV movie, and that's about it as far as acting goes.
Yeah, I could support her being in it. And okay, we got Lizzo. So you get one older actress. So who's it gonna be?
You can't go older than Gabrielle Union. You can't.
Okay, so all right, we're going with Gabrielle Union. Okay.
What about what Chloe Bailey? I mean, I'm just thinking of like young.
That's real young, but
that's too young.
Just not Chloe, the other one, because the Chloe's too expensive now because she about to be a Little Mermaid. You gotta get the other one.
And I think Haley's a Little Mermaid, right?
Okay, then yes, what you said.
Okay. Well, there's always, I don't know. There's what's Black Panther's sister? There's always her. I know. I knew how you felt about her, but I was like, if we're talking about who's in, the industry now, it's hard to pick younger because they have they made their mark enough to like fill the role, I guess. That's why Matthew probably went with,
And then also, even if she didn't have all this other stuff, she'd be too expensive.
Yeah.
But I mean, we haven't seen her acting, but you get her while she's cheap. Riri Williams, whoever that actress is, just slide her in there.
Right.